days just pile on one by one, by one, by one. I said, these days just pile on one by one, by one, by one. Oh, and today I saw my whole life flash before my eyes. I guess I'll try not to let it ruin. I guess I'll try not to let it ruin. I guess I'll try not to let it ruin the surprise. These days just pile on one by one, by one, by one. I said, these days just pile on one by one, by one, by one. Oh, and today I saw through my own disguise. I don't know if I even lie.
Ready, set, and action.
Hello, my friend, has that LSD kicked in? Am I real or just a figment of your imagination? Well, Becky was here about an hour ago. Look into these painted walls and see what they show. Walk these abandoned halls and learn what they know. Yeah, Becky was here but like an hour ago.
Which is pocket full of tips. Pocket full of tips and the timing is right. About to take a crate of paint on a field trip tonight. Creeping on your block under the cover of night. I don't mind if you have to do it, go ahead and bite. Out vandalizing till the break in the light. Taking pictures in the morning, what a beautiful sight. I know the love it takes to treat a can right. Crushing the whole train will make any day bright. If I grab a spray can, I'm fucking it up. With a pilot in my hand, I'm fucking it up. We hate to see the man buffing it up. I take a shower with my weed just to fluffing it up. If I grab a spray can, yeah, that's my song. That shit came, I recorded that fucking 8 years ago. Yeah, I've had writers come up to me and be like, man, I go painting to your shit, I put your shit on and go bombing. It's fucking pretty sick, yeah.
Just doing a quick piece, man, busting out a Singe HBT. Yeah, just kicking back, man, having fun, loving it, loving life.
Yeah, I've evolved. I've actually been into graffiti artwork since I was 6 years old. And reason being was I used to watch a lot of TV, mind you, and Nickelodeon was one of my favorite childhood programs because it had all types of wacky shit on it. But I recall a video called, it was actually a show, Wild and Crazy Kids, and Panic Crew from LA was doing a positive thing by trying to have local graffiti artists spray paint instead of roll around with gangs and kill each other. So they had a show on that particular crew, which is considered nothing nowadays, but it was an old school crew, and they had, I think, like 2 hours to paint Wild and Crazy Kids, and they did it up with characters and b-boy character images and wild style letters, and it caught my attention to where I just couldn't drop pens and pencils and markers. I think a lot of video games had a lot of influences on stuff too, you know, with adding characters to letters. It's actually kind of retarded nowadays, but that's just the way things were back then.
Well, that's just some highlights, yeah. Just to make it pop out a little more, you know? Like bow. What's that?
So just using a normal spray can without the different tips, you couldn't do much?
Yeah, well, these are the new Krylon cans, and they've just got these fan caps on them. They're kind of a pain in the ass. You can't really do outlines with them. I mean, if you're really super sick, I'm sure you can, but it's a learning experience. So we're doing all the
It's just gonna
it's gonna look like shit and it drips a lot. But I'm just using these for the fill-in, and then I'm gonna outline with some Montana. Yeah, I'm from the era where we used to rack our paint. You can't exactly go to Joe and rack paint. You know what I'm saying? Like that guy, he's got too much respect. So.
Oh yeah.
So I've been making thousands of these stencils and just giving them out to people. So there you go. They're all a little different.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. They say Pisco. That's my name, Pisco. When I'm rapping, when I'm doing graffiti, it's Mentor.
So what? These are like postcards?
They're stickers.
I'm just figuring out what I'm gonna write.
Oh, right here.
Your guys are kind of going over
This over here is all mine.
Okay, separate that then.
Do not touch my
Kyle.
paint.
You gotta figure out some paint real quick, bro.
This actually does paint pretty good.
What did we buy you?
I know. Are you impressed?
All that.
I can.
I know that's yours.
Look at this, dude. This actually, look at the stock tip on it. It's pretty thin already, dude.
The overspray that kills you, bro.
Yeah, but if you're quick enough with it once you get it, like,
Black and white.
That paint.
You like that, huh?
$8 a damn can.
This is good shit, man.
yeah, it is.
It's good shit.
But it's
German
fucking
stuff's really good
expensive.
too. That 94.
Yeah, 94 shit's good.
That's sick though. That's gonna be
I
tight.
think I'm gonna take that arrow off the top
Yeah.
and change up where that size one makes it crazier on the
Maybe you can throw an arrow off the bottom over here somewhere.
off the bottom of the L. up to it or
Yeah,
something.
off the O, behind the L. You know what I'm saying? Like a little one under that other L. Like that size.
You did it too complicated. You got lost.
I just didn't like what I was seeing, and I wanted a fresh palette, you know. So
Seems like to me you guys are working on many levels and layers. So it's like
it's all about the steps you take. Totally, it's how. Some people have a different process though. They do it different than I do, but if they do their steps they know how to do, they get it done, you know.
well, I guess yeah. I mean, you guys, if you're out doing something illegal, it's a lot harder because you're rushing and you can't be as
Yeah.
creative, right?
Yeah, but you know, I stopped doing that shit when I was young because all my buddies got busted. I never did because I ended up just being like, I'm not gonna do this shit anymore. It's not worth it. You know? So we go here, painting rooms or done murals for people and stuff. It's cool.
Or people's homes. I would never tag on somebody's house. I did it when I was young and stupid and didn't know graffiti, but now you don't tag on people's houses, you don't tag on schools, you don't tag on churches. If it's a volunteer organization, you don't fucking tag on it. You know what I mean? Be nice, man. Keep your graffiti where people want it.
Someone tagged on a truck in my mom's apartment complex. It's a weak ass tag too.
What happens if it was like crazy good? Would you have been like, oh, that's cool?
Well, I don't think any tag should be done on someone's car, but if you pieced it up and it looked nice, it might look cool. Sick is because you start like this and go. Mine would just be like all angled that way. Is all angled this way to that back. Right center over here. And then you go down into the center.
Why don't we put the dot over there by that character and do our 3D towards that character?
And then have his go this way.
Because his is, yeah, well, he's already started his. You know what I'm saying? That shit looks sick.
my style of drawing characters. If you look at my sketchbooks or anything I do, you can tell like who has done it, you know. The style of like the characters, the lines, the painting, and everything goes, you know. Because every graffiti artist has their way of painting and lines, their style of painting, you know. That's what determines everybody apart, which is pretty cool. We crews like these, like us, every one of us has a different style, man. And it's so awesome when we get all together and we go out there and paint and have fun. We combine them all together. At the end, it's just like a masterpiece, you know what I mean? It's not just like tagging on something, we actually do graffiti art.
Well, I mean, it is expensive there, so.
It's where we build our writers, you know what I mean? I don't know, like, teach them, you know, educate them, learn them how to,
I got you.
what goes down, you know what I'm saying? And then when they're ready, it's duty crew for them. But for right now, yeah, PMG, he's learning and we're teaching him, and one of these days he'll be a duty crew member. You know what I'm saying? Try to bring him out, keep him influenced and positive, keep him out of trouble.
Cool. How long does that take to get a couple, 3, 4 years or something?
Depends on your skills, man.
Yeah.
Whoa. Yeah, it all depends on skills. If you can come in like Beaner came in and that fool just started busting pieces, like piece books full of pieces. Yeah, he gets out of prison tomorrow, and he'll be. I wish he was here right now to be painting, because we'd be killing this wall even more than we are right now.
What did he go to jail for?
Graffiti. You know, he went to jail for the crew, and he had a couple. You know, he had some pot on him, shit like that. But mainly, he got 4 hits of graffiti on him. So.
And that was 2 years.
Total. This one has been 9 months. He's been in right now. So. Beaner one. That's my boy. Dre, welcome back. You'll meet him on the 19th if you come to that party. You'll meet him.
Yeah, I'd love to come, guys. I'd love to film it. So what do you guys like to paint?
I don't know. It's fun to push it. Able to push a can that has like compressed air.
It's a release for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like taking a big fat shit and feeling so good when you're done.
That's another way of putting it. I just love to paint, man. I don't know. I can't explain it. It's born in my blood.
Yeah.
You guys dream up things and think about what you're gonna do, and then visualize
Every time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Every day. It's always fun.
Talk about the tactile, the shaking the can, the smell.
The best smell ever, I don't care what anybody says, is flat black Krylon. Ultra flat black Krylon.
It smells sweet and cherry.
It's like candy. You could just spray that shit in your mouth. Awesome. That's my favorite.
I like it too, man.
I like it too.
I'll never forget
I don't
that.
sniff paint though. I just say it smells good.
So
Sniffing
can
paint
you
has a whole
actually, you
different
can
story.
actually tell the paint and know the brand by just the smell?
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
All of them, but
Not all of them, but most of them.
Most of them. But paint's too expensive to be sniffing anyway. I like it on the wall better.
Hey Jacob, did you see my paint mixer in here? Oh, here it is.
What?
Never mind. Yeah, you just basically take one of these, heat a can up in hot water, and a can up in ice water. And when you put them together, the hot is more dense, so it shoots into the cold one. But you can make your own colors, but you can't duplicate it again is the problem, so you can only use it for one little thing. But we've done pieces where every color was we just came up with it. It's pretty tight.
The first time I got busted was by my mom. She caught me painting on a we just moved into this Rock Park, trailer park over off of Rock Boulevard, and I was painting on the bridges, and her and my dad went for a walk. Saw the same shit they saw in my fucking notebooks, and then I was in trouble. And then after that, it was, as long as I'm not painting on people's houses and shit, because I wasn't gonna stop, you know what I mean? I paint, that's what I do, and I was gonna keep doing it. So my mom supports it now. She's all for me getting paid. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
show.
Do you have like stages when you're painting it feels like, oh, this is laborious, and then you're like, oh, is this gonna work?
The laborious part is the fill-in, for me at least, because you gotta concentrate on because you just sketch it out, right? And then all you have is a whole shitload of lines everywhere. So you have to remember what your letters, especially if you freestyled it off the top of your head, you gotta remember what your letters look like so that they come out right. Otherwise,